And it's time for...
That is right. It is time for Scotty Doesn't Know. How much don't I know this week? As I've said in previous weeks, what this actually is I go and find some interesting facts in the sports world for the week, and I try to quiz Sweet Lou and Zoe, I guess it's Sweet Lou tonight, on if he knows what I didn't know. Because otherwise, the whole premise of Scotty Doesn't Know would sound like you guys would ask me stuff I don't know, and the whole time my answer would be, I don't know. And
that wouldn't be fun.
No, that'd be quite boring. So, we're going to start off. And what I've done here, just like last week, I looked in the AFC North for some interesting facts there that I didn't know about the teams. Meaning a lot of the chance you have at least a 1 in 4 shot of getting, if not better. So we'll start off with the local team. So we all know that Baltimore ended up as the Ravens in 1996. But what were the other 2 final names that could have been picked that were in the final 3 with the Ravens? Any idea, Lou?
Was one the Purple Browns?
It was not the Purple Browns, though it probably should have been.
Yeah, I have a good friend
the Fuchsias,
who continually to this day calls them the Purple Browns. The Ravens? I have no idea. I've never heard this little bit of trivia.
The other 2 teams names that could have been picked were the Americans and the Marauders. It was between those 2 and the Ravens.
The Baltimore Marauders.
And they went with the Ravens, of course, because of Edgar Allan Poe, being from Baltimore, which
we previewed in our
exactly
our song earlier.
Another interesting fact that I don't know how I didn't know, but I didn't know. Who founded the Cincinnati Bengals?
Did Paul Brown found them also?
Paul Brown indeed founded them, as long as, of course, founding and being the longtime head coach of
the Cleveland
Browns. Another one. In 1976, the Pittsburgh Steelers had 2 running backs over 1,000 yards. Who were they?
Franco Harris and Rocky Blyer.
Very good, and Rocky Blyer was actually the fullback on the team, since I am loving fullbacks tonight for whatever reason. And now this one-time Browns coach holds the record for most wins during the Super Bowl era, which would be 1966 till the present, without coaching in a Super Bowl.
Browns coach. It's not Eric Mangini, I know that.
It's not the man genius. It's a little more, it's a little more dated, but it's still a coach from our current time.
I'm just at a blank for former Browns coaches.
Good old Marty Schottenheimer.
Oh, yes, I should have known that. I forgot that, I'm so used to Marty being in D.C. and San Diego, I forgot that Marty was such a long-time coach in Cleveland. And I knew that Marty was the winningest coach not to ever even coach in one, right?
I don't believe he has at all. That's kind of sad. But anyways, still a good coach. In 2004, this backup quarterback of an AFC North team won Special Teams Player of the Week by filling in for an injured punter. What AFC North quarterback filled in for an backup quarterback, won Special Teams Player of the Week in 2004?
Vinny Testaverde.
No, it was not Vinny Testaverde. It was Cordell Stewart, who then of the Ravens.
Nice.
I thought that was...
He was the Ravens then, not the Steelers?
The Ravens. He was with the Ravens then, and he apparently filled in for the punter and did a good job.
Wow. Good old Slash.